It felt like life was just starting then. October in Maine, warm by some standards, cold by most. I had just turned 22. We were rock climbing by day, camping by night. Chalk on our hands, soot on our feet.
Well, there's no reason why the simple shapes of stories can't be fed into computers. They are beautiful shapes.
I dropped in my first ever cartridge of black and white Super 8 film, and we started shooting. We met working at a summer camp in Yosemite a few years back. That summer camp taught me the unrehearsed things about being young and being outdoors. A year later, I saw a Japanese anime film called Grave of the Fireflies. In the film, a young boy strives to educate and save his sister while their surroundings are being firebombed.
Look, it's a watermelon, and I didn't even have to steal it.
It was the saddest film I had ever seen, and it was a cartoon. It reminded me of the importance of education and protecting our only planet. I became less quick to judge a story by the format it was delivered in. Now, to where life really began. I was born to a Catholic mom from rural Missouri and a Jewish dad from Brooklyn. Sounds kinda cool, right? Try going to CCD and Hebrew school at the same time. The confusion stuck all the way to college. I couldn't choose between business or arts, so I did both. Tapes from my childhood show me searching for a passion from an early age, even if I'd rather not see it. That's my womb mate, Jesse, who's now a drummer in a popular rock band. And yep, that's me, being entrepreneurial. Capturing a decade of black male material against their kids, my parents clearly were using filmmaking for evil. I decided to use it and other forms of storytelling for good. I moved to Johannesburg in 2006 and created a documentary on social entrepreneurs in southern Africa. Then I joined Ashoka, whose founder coined the phrase social entrepreneur a few years before I was born. I continued experimenting with storytelling while there. I designed interactive booths at events to inspire people to be changemakers, entered interactive film contests on issues like Darfur and water, developed a live talk series to share the stories of social innovations, and finally built a website for leading social entrepreneurs to collaborate. I traveled to 5 continents to conduct focus groups with social innovators in order to learn how we could grow the impact of their work.
I don't have a smartphone.
I joined the founding boards of 2 nonprofits, one focused on youth in Peru and another focused on arts education in places where there is none. I shot my friend's wedding, Argentine Patagonia, and a true story about the many not true stories about a young girl that went missing. I found a little time on the side to shoot Super 8, do pro bono marketing projects, and to curate film events. But mostly, I found a groove. Digging for old vinyl records and shooting Super 8, I had already developed a deepening appreciation for disappearing communication forms, while mastering new ones. By combining this interest with a desire to attack the world's toughest challenges with young people at the forefront, an identity for an emerging collective of creative professionals was born. On that camping and climbing trip back in Maine, I happened to be reading Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. In the book, there's a particular message that I'll never forget. It's a description of people in an old picture in a locket on a necklace, and it goes like this. They were grainy things, soot and chalk. They could have been anyone. In a moment when I was looking for direction, Vonnegut's simple words stuck with me. I used Soot and Chalk as the name of our storytelling collective. We're about understanding how past generations captured stories, art, and culture, while at the same time unleashing new media to document solutions and stories for future generations, even if there's a story or two that we'd prefer be left behind. I truly feel we're on the cusp of the next big important groove for the world, and I can't wait to drop in.